Welcome back, friends. This is our part 2 of our series of how to get 20 new clients in 30 days if you're a nutrition or fitness coach. Now, if you missed part 1, you're going to want to go back and watch that first because we built in 5 swipe file freebies that you can go grab that's going to help you accelerate your ability to get new clients. Now, in part 2, we've dedicated this section just to social media. So let's talk about what's working right now with all the trending algorithm stuff that we know lands nutrition and fitness clients consistently. I'm registered dietitian Jen Broxterman. Let's dive in. Okay, so social media. There are so many platforms, so many places to be. It can be overwhelming, especially because this constantly changes. So instead of trying to keep up with all the platforms and all the algorithm changes, let's bring it back to basics that will work across different platforms reliably, no matter what year we actually happen to find ourselves in. The first thing is we want to go back to what we learned in part 1 of this series, which is how do people find out about you? I gave the example in our last video about your toilet being broken and what would be your next step if you needed to find a reliable plumber. You'd probably do one of two things. You would ask your friends via a phone call, a text, a DM, or whatever, and go, hey, do you know anyone good? I'm looking for a plumber. And you would trust the word of mouth recommendation. Or 2, you would go on Google and you would probably type in, I'm looking for a plumber, and your geographical location, right? Your city, your town, wherever you are. You probably wouldn't go on TikTok and go looking for a dancing plumber video. That's not going to basically convince you to buy. So if you think about what social media is about, essentially you're building your know, your like, your trust. And so one of my first strategies that can work across different platforms is to do something called a reintroduction post. You're going to probably have new followers, new faces to your feed. This is a great way for people to spot you and also get a sense of like who you are, what you're about, and your call to action. If you would like a done for you script, I'm going to put a little QR code up on the screen. Don't worry, I'll link it in the description box down below. But let me read you a really effective reintroduction script we've tested across multiple platforms that actually converts and gets new clients to start to work with our coaches and graduates. Here it is. Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is, insert your name, and I'm a certified nutrition coach who is passionate about empowering individuals to have a happy and healthy relationship with food and body image while helping them become their most confident and strongest selves. As the founder or head nutrition coach at the business name, I'm on a mission to support as many people as possible in achieving success with healthy eating while embracing balance, joy, and sustainable nutrition practices for the long run. I'm dedicated to helping you break free from the overwhelming confusion surrounding food so you can thrive and have lots of energy and reclaim your health. Maybe you've followed me for a while and know just how much happiness I get from seeing my nutrition clients succeed at their goals. Or maybe you're brand new around here. Welcome. If this message is catching you at the right time and you're looking for a nutrition coach to help you nourish your body, mind, and soul from a holistic perspective, let's connect. I'd love to embark on a transformative journey together. If this sounds interesting, send me a message and let's chat some more. Signed off with your name. So if even you're a fitness coach, maybe you're not even a nutrition coach, that framework still works. Hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm, the title of your position at your organization. And then basically I just went through sort of a mission, values, vision statement. Like I like helping these kind of people overcome these sets of challenges to feel this kind of way. That's sort of the formula. So I help people like this overcome pain point like that to feel this positive outcome. But then at the end, notice there's what's called a CTA or a call to action. If this is catching you at the right time, I'm friendly. Reach out, send me a message. I actually found our wedding videographer because on my social media newsfeed, they did a reintroduction that they were a wedding videographer. Didn't even cross my mind that was what they did. And that caught my attention, and that was how I actually hired them to come work with us. So you never know when someone is shopping for that particular service. And that is an awesome strategy on social media to catch their eye. And then depending on the platform, you can even do things like pin posts, where you attach that to the top of your profile so it stays there, so people that are new landing on your social media channel can basically flip through and learn a little bit more about yourself. So if you want that done for you script, I'll put that with the QR code also linked down below so you can take advantage of that freebie. Now, my next strategy with social media is don't stress yourself out. So strategy number 2 is as simple as this: be a consistent role model. So I find my most highest converting posts, the ones that year after year, platform over platform do the best, is a simple picture of myself walking the talk and living a healthy life. So I do things like I chop up my veggies and I call it a veggie bucket, where I have all my vegetables in one container that go front and center, and I stick them in the fridge. I will show photos of me hiking with my dog or my partner, or when I go to visit my brother down near Zion, and just showing that I love to be outdoors and go hiking for exercise. I'll take sweaty photos, selfie photos in the gym, post-workout. I will take simple little meal prep photos as I'm getting things ready for the week. What I try to do is humans are connected via storytelling. So I just tell a little story about my life or what I'm doing. I try to come off as approachable, not making my nutrition coaching overwhelming, and just simple, sustainable, easy, like any other person out there is able to do. I can't tell you how many times I've posted a picture of a veggie bucket, and on Monday morning in my email or in my DMs, someone has reached out and said, I've been following you for a while. I like that you're just, regularly sharing easy to follow nutrition content. Can I work with you, or how do I get started? It's not the crazy, edited in Canva, beautifully designed to the 9th degree, hiring professional services to go do this for you. It's just those raw, real moments of being a role model in storytelling. So take the pressure off. If there's a moment in the day that you can snap a photo where you're outside taking a few deep breaths, show that. If you are out walking the dog, show that. If you are chopping up some vegetables, go and show that. Keep it low budget and really simple. Because remember, when someone is shopping your services, they are not buying coaching, they're buying the individual coach. They need to see your face, they need to see you smiling, they need to see you walking the talk. So that's the other really important thing when you're doing this sort of role modeling. You don't want a shadowy photo of you where your face is, not easy to identify. They are buying you, the coach. And then the final tip on social media, again, across all the different platforms, is just do a check-in in your links and your bio and your profile picture. You want something, again, where your face is really visible, approachable, smiling. They want to know who this person is connected to the account. If you have a business account, make sure you put your name and the business name together. So in my case, with my nutrition coaching company, it would be Jennifer Broxterman, that line, and then my company name is Nutrition RX. So if people are searching me or the business, both will come up. And then just double checking. Maybe you put your links on years ago, but they're not optimized to the best landing page on your website, or maybe things have had a redesign. So look at your bio, look at the profile pic, look at the links from fresh eyes as a brand new shopper. Another great social media activity is to have a friend who's never been on your website, never been on, your social media profile super closely, go through, and we call it a stream of consciousness activity. So you ask them to pull up your profile on their phone, look at it on that device versus an iPad versus a laptop versus a desktop, and then just verbally say out loud what they notice. What do they notice about your pictures, your theme, your links, get them to click some stuff, and just watch where they go, what they look at, that stream of consciousness of what they say out loud. So that is as complicated as I would make social media in this day and age. So again, to summarize, we want to do a reintroduction post, reminding people who we are, how they can work with us, and pin that to your profile. 2, we want to just be a role model, showing regularly that we walk the talk. 3, we want to make sure that our bio, our profile pic, our links are all optimized and they're up to date. You would not believe how many coaches underutilize this or have old or broken links that their bios go to. And then 4, have a friend, have a family member do what we call a stream of consciousness activity. have them just look at your profile on different devices and talk out loud what they're looking at, what they're clicking on, what their overall perception is, because you've probably gotten numb to looking at your own stuff, but a fresh set of eyes will give you a fresh perspective. Again, I want to give you a ton of assistance to just hit the ground running. So in part 1, carried over into part 2, we've got scripts, we've got email files, we've got swipe posters you can go use to help market yourself as a coach. We have a nice big QR code floating on the screen. You can go swipe that and get right into the free resources. Or if you're watching this from your mobile device, I've linked it all in the description box down below. I'm Jen Broxterman. I'm a registered dietitian. I love helping coaches get better. So if this is something that has piqued your interest, go check out our full Prosper Nutrition certification. I've linked that over at prospernutritioncoaching.com/certification. And if you put your name on our waitlist with no obligation to sign up, there are some cool extra bonuses waiting for you inside. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out.